Hi, and welcome again to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over the world. 5-1, 1-5, however you want to say it, it's the same result. Imagine we've made it 9 in a row. Incredible. But before I get into the bigger post-match review, I want to mention just one thing. The lineup. Mkhitaryan and Welbeck, Holding and Iwobi all started. Now I know some of you are going to say, if you've done your homework, that Ozil couldn't travel because he had a back spasm, but I didn't see that lineup coming in any shape or form. So Unai Emery, yeah, all power to you, man. You know, so let's get into it. So Iwobi again featured all over the pitch. All over the pitch, and you've got Iwobi and Welbeck. Even though they were on the wings, they were switching over, and Iwobi was the main man causing Fulham so many problems down their right hand side, and it was great to see, absolutely fantastic to see these guys, you know, being more of a major threat than spending most of the time of defending. But we had Mkhitaryan in the number 10 role. I never thought I was going to see that today, but again, fantastic Unai Emery. Holding, I actually thought that Socrates was going to feature, but I know he was on the bench, but Holding, again, just done a magnificent job there in the defence. Right, so Lacazette, well, Arsenal's first goal came from incredible overlap with Iwobi, and I think Monreal got the assist where he crossed it in for Lacazette. Lacazette swiveled, turned, and he scored the first goal. Absolutely fantastic goal. And then what happens? Lo and behold, just before half-time, Fulham scored equaliser. It was a really good chip by Andre Schürrle. I can't remember who was the guy. I think maybe it could have been Jean-Michael Seri who passed it to him. And put a through ball in, and he ran into it, and he chipped Leno. A really good goal. Was it deserved? Yeah, I reckon it probably was. It was deserved, but so we went into the half time 1-1, and then all hell broke loose, man. Ha! Wow, my main man Lacazette got it. I think it was a header, not header. It was a throw in, and then Welbeck flicked it on for Lacazette. Literally, it was out of nothing. Out of nothing. Literally, the guy just fired it in. I mean, maybe a 30-yard shot. Brilliant. And then the person of the moment who's dividing the fan base came on. And who did Emery take off? It was Alex Iwobi. And at that time I was thinking, Emery, what are you doing? Because out of two players, I would have preferred Welbeck if he was taken off. But he took off Alex Iwobi and he put Ramsey on. And within minutes, Ramsey's probably scored maybe one of the goals of the season. Yeah, it was assist from AUBAMEYANG on the left-hand side. He fired it in, and Ramsey just flicked it in with his left foot. But the thing that was more telling than actually scoring the goal was his goal celebration, where he was doing like this. Like, what does that mean? Ramsey, what does that mean? Like, do you mean like I've done my best, or I'm going, or what does that mean? Anyway, so yeah, that's a contender for goal of the season. Oh my goodness. And then now, where was I now? I kind of lost because there's so much I want to talk about. There's so much. And then, yeah, we had like 2 goals from AUBAMEYANG, just hit the final nail in the coffin for Fulham there. Yeah, it was a really good performance by Arsenal. I did predict it was going to be like a 3-1 scoreline. I didn't imagine that Fulham would have crumbled so much as they did. But there are 3 points that I want to make very quickly before I wrap up my post-match review. Is that the last few matches, Arsenal have not played well. We've played quite, I would say terribly, but we haven't played well. However, the bottom line is that we have got the wins. So I'm happy if we play, terrible, but we still get the wins. Which Arsenal fan would not want that? Or would you prefer to have us play pretty football, tiki-taki football, and lose the match? No, get the win first in any shape or form. So that's point one. Point two is Emery's in-game management. He subs, he makes the changes when it's necessary. A lot of the substitutions that we have seen there, whether we've played in Europe or in the Premiership or the Carabao Cup, I'm absolutely sure that Arsene Wenger, sorry I got mentioning them again, but Arsene Wenger would not have made those changes there. So it's refreshing to see we have a manager who will make the changes sooner rather than later. And the third point I want to make is Arsenal's strength and depth. Do you know who was on the bench today? These are the players that was on the bench. Socrates, Lichtsteiner, Kolasinac, Guendouzi, Ramsey, and AUBAMEYANG. We have so much strength and depth in the squad now. So I guess we can afford to have one or two injuries and still put in a relatively good performance there. So, absolutely fantastic. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep count with my 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. And let's see how far we can get this unbeaten run. So we go into the international break now. I want the Premiership to continue now, you know what I mean? But anyhow, let's just calm it down. Yeah, it's the first season with a new manager. Nah, man, forget it, man. Nah, just let loose, man. Let loose. Anyhow, this is Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over the world. Breaking news.